After we play, I kicked his tail, I shower and go to the office. I'm there by 8:30. I'm an orthodontist. Usually the door is unlocked by my receptionist, Judy. Today it's locked. Well, hell, it's my office. I've got a key, although it takes me about 10 minutes to figure out which one to use. By 11 o'clock, Judy is still not at the office. The phones are ringing. We're running way behind. People are standing around in the waiting room, wanting to make appointments, wondering what's going on. It's a mess. Confusion, tempers flaring, lots of agitation, aggravation, stress. It's the kind of edgy, tension-filled situation that can touch off an ugly scene. I don't want anybody going postal in my office. We call her home repeatedly. No answer. I don't take any chances. I call the cops, 911. They go to her house, no response. They go in, she's dead. They find her body in the bathroom, shot 4 times. What a horrible, senseless crime. Sweet little Judy, the best receptionist I ever had. I can't believe it. I'm trying to think, who in the world would ever shoot Judy? A robber? A rapist? A boyfriend? Did Judy have a boyfriend? I thought all she had was a dog. A cop comes to the office, takes me aside, and tells me she's the 7th medical receptionist that's been killed in the past week in this 4-state area. I had no idea. He tells me the killer leaves a card that reads, "Cancel appointment." He tells me they're trying to keep a lid on it. I can see why. I'm really feeling empty. My God, when it hits so close to home like that, it just staggers you. There's a box of candy on her desk. I gave it to her. I shouldn't have. Judy had a little weight problem, but she loved that candy. Now she'll never... Judy, my God. I closed the office for the day. Just shut it down. Send everyone home. Put a sign on the door. I'm not going to straighten kids' teeth when my receptionist's been shot to death. Beyond that, I don't really know what to do. Judy, it doesn't seem real. It's not possible, but it is. Judy's dead. I call a temp agency. Life goes on, business too. I've got to replace her. A harsh reality. But the lady on the line says, no replacements for that position are available at the present time. I'm very sorry. I know why. Word must have gotten out. You start getting calls, a pattern emerges. What am I going to do? I need a receptionist. I can't run the office without one. My wife has filled in a few times in the past, but not now, not with this. It's a real problem. I guess the best I can hope to do is they catch the guy. It's a hollow, helpless feeling, I'll tell you. I get in the car, realize I'm driving around aimlessly. It's too early to go home. I go to a movie, a matinee, try to get my mind off things. Haven't done that in a long time, seen a movie, alone, in the afternoon. I buy a box of popcorn. It kind of reminds me of when I was a kid. But then the innocence is gone. Sitting there in the theater with about a dozen strangers, I start feeling eerie, paranoid. I'm thinking, it could be anybody. It could be any one of them. Or any one of them could be off on their own crazy binge. They caught Lee Harvey Oswald in a movie theater, didn't they? Sure, I nearly talked myself into leaving when the movie starts. It's about a wacko who's killing supermodels. He's like extremely sexually screwed up, a real loser, living in a fantasy world, and he's abducting these beautiful women, then killing them, taking it out on them. It's not much of a movie. It's too predictable, and the soundtrack, the music, is so bad it's almost funny. But the guy who plays the wacko is good. I mean, convincing. I've seen him before. He plays the wacko in a lot of movies. He's got it down. It's all in the eyes, you know. He's got these cold, edgy eyes. They need a wacko, they give him a call. Someday they'll give him a Lifetime Achievement Award for playing the wacko. It's not Dennis Hopper, but he's like that. Wired, intense, but outwardly calm, not jittery. He underplays it, and that's what makes it so threatening. When they catch up to these wackos in real life, that's what you hear about them. Nice guy, bit of a loner, kept to himself, quiet, never bothered anybody. I think maybe his name is Williams or Wallace, the actor, something like that. Anyway, they catch the wacko in the end, and they shoot him about 50 times in slow motion. He gets his, and the supermodels are nice to look at. The popcorn was okay. The theater was air-conditioned, so it's not like my afternoon is a total loss.